What's up guys, it's the one and only ClutchGoneShoot, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys my solo farming PvE build that I use. Now I use this build for basically anything PvE that I want to do by myself. I don't have a group of that sort. I like to use this pistol build to go around and just destroy everything, because you can run it by yourself just because of the build itself, using a pistol obviously. As long as you're running it right, you will be able to use this build for anything in PvE. I farm control points, missions, basically everything and anything, bounties, it doesn't matter what. I use this build to do that with, and it makes it all easier. Now, let me show you guys this build. For the first thing, I'm using Gunner. Basically, I'm just using Gunner because once you get a kill, you get armor back, so that's pretty much the only reason why I'm using it. You can use whatever specialization you want, your choice. Now we are using the Liberty. Liberty is a really good pistol because every time you get critical hits, they stack up to 30%. So instead of it being 2% for weapon damage, it would be 3% when you do headshots. So as long as you're getting headshots, they stack up weapon damage, and the more you stack that up, the more damage you do, obviously. Now for my mask, we are using the Punch Drunk mask. Now we're using this mask because you get, as you can see for the brand bonus, you get plus 20 pistol damage. So that alone is super nice. But under that, as you can see, it says 20% headshot damage. This is a headshot damage build. So we want to stack headshot on everything. So we already get the 20% because this is a named brand. And we got weapon handling. Now, you can run whatever you want below the headshot damage. Totally up to you guys. I wanted weapon handling just so I can control the gun a little bit better. But weapon handling gives you reload speed. So if you have weapon handling on your mask, your reload speed will be super fast. That's mainly why I put it on there. Now for the core attribute, we have weapon damage, and then for my mod, we have an 8.4 headshot damage. Now, if you have a 10%, obviously use a 10%. Use what you have. If you have anything lower, use that. Now for my chest piece, we are running the named Walker Harris. So we are using Chain Killer. Now for this piece, we have headshot damage 10%, weapon handling, and weapon damage on the core attribute. For our mod, we have a 9.7 headshot damage. Like I said before, though, I'm stacking headshot damage and weapon handling basically on all my pieces, just because I want a boatload of headshot damage, and I also want my reload speed to be super fast. Because for a pistol build, you're not going to be using a shotgun or AR. You're really going to be using your pistol. Now, for my chest piece talent, though, I'm using Perfect Headhunter damage. Now, for Perfect Headhunter, when you kill somebody with a headshot, your next shot has a 150% damage buff on top of whatever you did. So let's say you had a 1 million damage crit to the head. You would just multiply that by 150%. Now, that's only if your weapon that's only if your headshot damage is below 150%. Now, since I'm above 150%, the cap goes all the way from 800 to 1250. So you just do way more damage with headshots. That's why I like to run it. Now, when I was playing and farming, I can just one-shot anything from red bars to purple bars to yellow bars to two-shotting and boss. Now, for our holster, we are using 2 area holdings. Now, we're only using this because we want the headshot damage. We don't care about the marksman rifle. We're not using a sniper, so that doesn't apply to us. But for this build, we are using this because we want headshot damage. So on the core attribute, we have weapon damage because this is a PvE build. We want to stack all reds. For our attributes, though, we have weapon handling, headshot damage. That's going to be on every piece that I have. Weapon handling, headshot damage. Now for our knee pads, we are running Fox Prayers. Now Fox Prayers is super nice just because you get to shoot people out of cover. Now when you're shooting ads out of cover, you get a plus 8% damage to targets out of cover. And I stacked, on top of that, I have headshot damage on as the attribute. Now on this piece as well, we are running weapon damage. Now for our gloves, we are running area holdings. Now for this glove, we have weapon handling and headshot damage. Also, we have weapon damage on the core attribute. Like I said before, though, we're only using this piece for the 15% headshot damage. Now let's go to the backpack. So for my backpack, I have 1 piece Providence. Again, we're only using 1 piece Providence because we want headshot damage. And what does it give us? 1 piece of Providence Defense gives you 15% headshot damage. I already showed you that I had 15% from running Ariadne Holdings, which gives you 15. Now I got another 15. That's 30 already, just off 2 pieces of here, basically 3 pieces total. Now for the core attribute, we're running weapon damage for basically because we're just stacking weapon damage, stacking headshot damage, and stacking weapon handling. For attributes, we have headshot damage, weapon handling, and then for my mod, I have a 9.5 headshot damage. Now for my talent though, I'm running concussion. I'm only running concussion because I want to stack headshot damage. Every time you get a kill, it stacks weapon damage. So when you're shooting somebody in the head and you go to another ad, you do more damage. So concussion plus perfect headhunter is perfect together. It's the dream duo that I like. I liked running both of them. That's why I made it with this specific setup. And let's go to our stats and let's look at that. So for our stats, as you first look at this, you're like, ew. Let me go to my pistol. Now, as you first look at this, you're like, ew, your crit chance and crit damage is so low. That's fine though, because this build isn't for crits or crit damage. We are stacking headshot damage. And as you can see, I have 252% of headshot damage. You can max this out at 255, but my mods aren't all that high, so I still got to get them up a little bit more. But we are just stacking and stacking headshot damage. That is the whole point of this build, is to stack headshot damage. If you're not getting headshots, you're running the build wrong. As long as you're getting headshots, this build will one-tap everything and every body. It doesn't matter. Like I said, as long as you're getting headshots, you're fine. So now that you've seen that my headshot damage is super high, let's go to my weapon handling. Now, as you can see right here, my weapon handling is at 55%, which means as soon as I reload, it's going to be an instant. It's super fast. Weapon handling equals reload speed, basically, if you didn't know. Now, let me show you guys my reload speed. So as you can see at the bottom, reload time, 1.2 seconds. It's super fast. You will reload in an instant. Now, and again, let me show you my shotgun, though. 2.8 seconds, and then the FAMAS is at 1.6 seconds. So at an instant, you guys can reload super fast with this build. But that's pretty much it for the build. If you guys did like the video, make sure to leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed. I know I have a lot of people watching that's not subscribed. If you don't mind, just go ahead and click that button and subscribe and join the family. If you want to see more content like this, make sure you comment down below. Let me know what you guys want to see. And this is another build for basically for the update. You know, I'm trying to help you guys get prepared for the update coming up. Just know I have more tips and tricks coming for you guys. I want to help you guys prep for the new update. But it's the one and only ClutchGoneShoot, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.